Now, this is not surprising. I don't even know how many times I can say it's not surprising in different variations of those kind of things. Amber Heard countersues insurance company. You do have to pay me. Now, this is TMZ, so we probably can only expect like 4 paragraphs because I think it's only 4 tabs. So, we're not going to be here very long. So let's get into this. Amber Heard says her $1 million insurance policy does in fact have to cover her in the Johnny Depp trial and verdict, and she's asking a judge to confirm it. The actress countersued New York Marine and General Insurance Company after they first asked the judge to let him off the hook for $1 million liability policy she'd taken out to protect her from defamation claims. And that's very simple. Why would you get an insurance policy like that? Why would you get an insurance policy like that? To protect yourself from defamation claims. What would you need that for? Because you knew what you were doing. Their argument was based on the fact that the jury found Amber committed willful misconduct in her defamation of Johnny, and under California law, they say that gives them an out in having to fulfill the policy. In other words, they believe they were not responsible. In new court documents obtained by TMZ, yeah, of course, you got those from fucking Amber Heard, Amber argues the exact opposite, namely that New York Marine promised to pay her defense costs. Promise? It's not like you talk to New York Marine. Hey, New York Marine, could you help and could you promise me? It's a contract. It's a policy. These things, you don't promise them. It's not like she told another person, can you promise to pay for me if I lie about Johnny Depp and then get sued for it? Can you promise? No, man. Sorry, TMZ. That's not how these things work. That New York Marine promised to pay her defense costs and judgments against her up to $1 million. Even so, I didn't charge my phone. Even so, I don't get this fucking problem. There's $15 million. Well, what is it? 10.35, and then I think they did $350K. So still, even $1 million. What's supposed to happen after that? What's supposed to happen with the other 9 and change million that she's supposed to pay? What's going to happen with all that? Who's she going to get that from? I don't think that this person really thought this through. I think that Amber Heard genuinely believed that Johnny Depp would just curl up in a ball. No, please don't go public. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. No, please. No. That's what she fucking thought he was going to do. So essentially we're here and we're fighting about $1 million. Okay, I understand that. I get that. I get what she's trying to do. What about the other 9+? What about the other $9+ million that she's going to have to pay after that? Is she going to sue someone else, or is she going to sell blood? Because fuck. Pay her defense costs and judgments against her up to $1 million no matter what. That's the unconditional deal she claims they struck with her. What? And she says they haven't lived up to the end of the bargain. Why are these people talking about these insurance companies like they're people, as if it's one person that promised to pay, which is not even enough money to begin with? So she's fighting about forcing them to pay, and then not to mention the fact it's not enough. So what is she going to do for the other money that she owes? Amber Heard says that in trying to wipe their hands clean, they're turning their back on that agreement, including breach of contract, among other claims. Still, in fact, the insurance company pressed the issue now. She's met them on the field and asked the judge to require the insurer to pony up. And there it is. I told you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Fucking TMZ. Oh, you fucking assholes, TMZ. And I've said it before. The person that wrote that probably gets paid $100,000 a year just for that bullshit. Okay, now let's go over to this from Koi Moi. Johnny Depp calls battle with Amber Heard a horror show, labels his fans as warriors. Now, I do believe this has to do with that Andy Signor guy and Laura Bacov. I think they got everybody to pay for them to go to Vegas, which is, hey, that's badass. They were able to pull that off. They were able to score and go to Vegas and meet Johnny Depp. Hey, and then everybody else pays for it. Hey, props to them. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are busy building life after the legal battle they were in, but looks like the questions are not leaving them anytime soon. It's almost been 2 years ever since the fight between Johnny Depp and his former wife Amber Heard made it to the mainstream headlines across the globe and refused to fade even a little bit. After the trial where Depp was proven a wife-beater in his case against the British tabloid, the two locked horns in a defamation case that the pirate star slammed Heard with, and she reverted with one back. Turned out it was Depp's day as he won this time and Amber had to incur the losses. Well, won this time doesn't really matter because they weren't against each other in the UK, but okay, fine. You know, this is a pro-Johnny article, so we won't shit on them the way Amber Heard did on Johnny Depp's bed. For the unversed, Johnny sued Amber for violating the terms of the agreement and wrong an op-ed. What the fuck? Okay, now we have to say something. What the fuck are you people doing? Sorry. Okay, for violating the terms of the agreement and wrong an op-ed. Okay, well, I know what you're saying. Okay, and wrote an op-ed in a well-known publication about domestic abuse and hinting towards him. Soon, the Aquaman actor also decided to revert and accuse the Pirates of the Caribbean star of trying to kill her career. What career? What the fuck? In a counter lawsuit. The trial that happened over a month has all the attention in the world. Now, both the stars who continue to be at loggerheads in court and otherwise are getting back to their lives, but the question is not leaving their back. Turns out Johnny Depp has now spoken about the entire episode with Amber Heard and has chosen to call it a horror show. Read on to know. Oh, Jesus, really? As per Express, Johnny Depp, who is on a tour with Jeff Beck, met content creator Andy Signor, who has been a constant support for the Pirates actor. Backstage in Las Vegas, in the video, Depp gives Andy a very big hug before the latter says, "Oh my God, thank you. I have been through a similar thing, and I'm just so proud of you." Are you talking about Andy Signor said that? I mean, I'm not going to go into what that dude did, but you didn't give up. It's going to make me emotional. You seem so happy now. I'm so happy for you. I'm just happy I could use my platform to tell people the truth. Andy's words moved Johnny Depp, who not only called the entire episode a horror show, but even thanked him and fans like him for all the support. Johnny replied, "You guys are the warriors. It stunned me that all of you got together and lifted me above the horror show. I can only say thank you from the very recesses of my being for everything, for all your support. Thank you." Andy then revealed that Johnny Depp spoke to him for an hour post that the conversation was too honest and personal to go out on a public platform. Okay, well, you can just say off the record, but I guess. Stay tuned to Koimoy for more. Okay, well, there's another one. So Koimoy is what, just TMZ or something? How many was that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. So Koimoy, I guess, is just the TMZ. Hey, dude, I think that Johnny Depp is grateful that he's not seen as he was by everybody now, because we all came out here and we showed that Amber Heard was the abuser. We played the audios for everybody. We put out all the evidence that was real evidence, not substantial like in the UK fucking bullshit court. So I think that Johnny Depp is definitely going to be thankful for us being here for him. So that's great.